good. Can you see my face? I can't see my video.
Yeah, we cannot see you. Could you please turn on your video?
I have actually started my video, but why isn't it showing?
Or could you check your settings?
Yes. Do you want me to set again?
Yeah, do it once.
I can, when I see it on the setting, it shows my face, but when it
Okay. Okay. Could you please turn on, please
yeah, go ahead. What are you saying?
check your audio and video settings.
My odd, it's showing that it's open.
Then only we can able to see. And now are you there? You are on mute.
Uh, you've muted me. I think my voice is coming. Can you hear me?
Yes,
Okay,
but we
but you
cannot
can't.
see you.
My camera's open at my end.
Close that.
Oh,
Yes.
now it's open.
No.
Now it's open. Yes. Hello.
Hi, hi, beautiful. How are you?
I'm very well.
So this is Melinda Roy. So thank you so much for Day 2 Global Virtual Summit 2025. So before you start your presentation, I would like to introduce you to the audience. So welcome on stage Anna Ali. She is a holistic empowerment coach and certified MVIT trainer, specializing in MVIT coaching, NLP master, life coaching, strategic psychotherapy, clinical hypnotherapy, timeline therapy, and inner child healing. As a Reiki master practitioner, she integrates energy healing to address the mind, body, and spirit, guiding clients toward emotional resilience and transformation. Through a compassionate and holistic approach, she empowers individuals to unlock their full potential and achieve lasting inner harmony. Wow. That's a great introduction about Hamnali. So the stage is all yours, and you can start your presentation.
Thank you so much for a lovely introduction. I'm going to just share my screen so that you can see. Yeah, it's right here.
Yes.
So thank you everyone for being here, and I want to start my presentation with a warm invitation from my heart to yours. In the words of Aurora Mountain Dreamer, it doesn't interest me what you do for a living. I want to know what you ache for. And if you dare to dream of meeting your heart's longing, it doesn't interest me how old you are. I want to know if you can risk looking like a fool for love, for your dream, for the adventure of being alive. It doesn't interest me what planets are squaring your moon. I want to know if you have touched the center of your own sorrow, if you have been opened by life's betrayals, or have become shriveled and closed from fear of further pain. I want to know if you can sit with pain, mine or your own, without moving to hide it, fade it, or fix it. I want to know if you can be with joy, mine or your own. If you can dance with wildness and let ecstasy fill you to the tips of your fingers and toes, without cautioning us to be careful, be realistic, remember the limitations of being human. It doesn't interest me if the story you are telling me is true. I want to know if you can disappoint another to be true to yourself. If you can bear the accusations of betrayal and not betray your own soul. If you can be faithless and therefore trustworthy. I want to know if you can see beauty even when it's not pretty every day. And if you can source your own life from its presence. I want to know if you can live with failure, mine or your own, and still stand at the edge of the lake and shout to the silver of the full moon, yes. It doesn't interest me where you live or how much money you have. I want to know if you can get up after a night of grief and despair, weary and bruised to the bone, and do what needs to be done to feed the children. It doesn't interest me who you know or how you came to be here. I want to know if you can stand in the center of the fire with me and not shrink back. It doesn't interest me where or what or with whom you have studied. I want to know what sustains you from the inside when all else falls away. I want to know if you can be alone with yourself. And I want to know if you really can stand with yourself and if you truly like the company you keep in those empty moments. This, dear ones, is so close to my heart, and that it has opened me up to really touch the authentic self within me. And it has empowered me to embrace myself truly. As we move forward now, with that in the mind and an open heart, let's explore the next part of our journey together, the power of integrative healing. I want to talk about the power of integrative healing has changed my life and the lives of my clients. Through exploring different healing practices, I have discovered valuable insights that has helped me grow. This journey has not only transformed me, but it has also empowered my clients the, to tap into their authentic self. So before we get down into further details, just an overview of what I practice. It's NLP, MBIT, strategic psychotherapy, clinical hypnosis, inner child healing, and Reiki. The holistic approach, why is it important? So, as the great Aristotle said, educating the mind without educating the heart is no education at all. A holistic approach means looking at a whole person. And really, true wellness does not just mean your physical well being, it involves our emotions, our spirits. And research has shown that using multiple modalities significantly improves our overall well being. And this is why I have created a powerful blend that helps people to heal on multiple levels. Let's explore one of the core modalities that I work with, which is NLP, the footing and the first step towards this integrative process. NLP is neuro linguistic programming, and NLP helps us understand our thoughts, our language, and our behaviors. And for me, NLP is the art of understanding your mind's language. It helps us to become the architects of our life because it provides us with the tools that we need to create the basic confidence that we need for ourselves. It helps us to reduce anxiety, builds that confidence that we need, and ultimately empowers us to take responsibility because truly empowerment for me means that we take responsibility of our actions, of our choices. And through our words, really, we choose to create our reality. Whatever we say creates a creates an image in our mind, and that thought then intunes transcends into the reality which is in front of us. So creating better thoughts through words, that's how our behavior changes, and that's how we stand up in our own and create the life that we want. I want to now move on to MBIT, which is another modality that I use. And MBIT is multiple brain integration techniques, which recognizes that we have not only just one brain, we have three brains to least, for the least: the head, heart, and gut. And this concept is rooted in neuroscience and ancient wisdom. Again, the merging of modalities and techniques. NLP is rooted in neuroscience and it is rooted in ancient wisdom. It highlights the importance of neural connectivity and memory in all three centers. And in NLP, we say the heart is the leader. The heart acts like an emperor, governing our emotions, our relationships, our values, and our beliefs. The gut, the head, serves as a general, guiding our thoughts and making meaning, tapping into our creativity. And the gut functions like a soldier, driving our actions and our sense of deep identity. And when we align all three brains through MBIT, it helps us to achieve coherence and a deeper understanding of ourselves and with others. It also allows for an integrated wisdoming within us. It also evolves and taps us into making the best decisions. Because when our head, heart, and gut are aligned and they tap into the creativity from the head, the compassion from the heart, and the courage, the deep sense of courage from our gut, we lead lives which are much more integrated and holistic. And to this, I invite all of you to an experience to really tap into your heart and knowing that the heart has memory. So I invite all of you to take a moment, sit back wherever you're watching from. Just sit back and take a deep breath in. And as you breathe in and breathe out, allow your eyes to close. And then recall a memory of a person or someone. It could be a pet, it could be a person, it could be a loved one, a lover, anyone who you truly, deeply love. And as you connect with that memory of a person who you love, close your eyes and breathe in through your heart. And place your hand on your heart as you breathe into this memory of someone who you truly, deeply love. Take a deep breath in and exhale, allowing yourself to sink deeper into that warm memory. And take a moment and notice what you notice as you place your hand on your heart, recalling that memory. And now, ever so gently, place your hands on your shoulders and notice what you notice and feel. And now, when you're ready, just open your eyes and come back. Join me back in the session. Welcome back. I'd love to hear about your experience. Just share it in the chat. And I want to know, did your feelings intensify as you placed your hand on your heart? Yes, I'm sure it did for many of you. This exercise illustrates how memory can strengthen by placing your hand on your heart. And as you use your heart, you will notice that it can strengthen connections. And it does have memory, because when you placed your hands on your shoulders, you must have felt a disconnect, because the shoulder isn't considered a heart. The heart is. Research has shown that the electromagnetic signals of the heart are 60 times more powerful than the head brain. And this research was done by the Heart Math Institute. So, moving forward, I would like to also share with you now. Oops. Sorry. My next modality, which is strategic psychotherapy and clinical hypnosis. So, strategic psychotherapy helps us understand the problems that we might be holding and the problems that hold us back. And by shining the lights on these issues, we can uncover our own limitations. This also tells us where we are creating those blocks in our lives. And clinical hypnosis combined with strategic psychotherapy helps you unhook from these limitations, because clinical hypnosis offers a calm space where we can explore our deeper thoughts, quieting down the conscious mind, the chaos that's always going on in our head, and really go into the deep root of our subconscious, discovering the strengths we did not even know exist for us. And I use a very gentle style of hypnosis by inviting my clients to engage in the way that feels right for them. making them feel calm and in control, helping them uncover their resources from deep within. Because I truly believe that we all have the resources packed within us. And it's only the matter of clearing the dust and really deepening our connection from within us. So, one of another modality that I work with is inner child healing, which is another great modality to understand our past and reconnect with those memories that we hold so close to ourselves. And we all carry memories from our childhood. Those memories could be joyful, fun, but sometimes perhaps they hold a lot of grief, a lot of trauma, a lot of pain. And this beautiful modality helps us to connect with our inner child. It's about reconnecting with the younger part of ourselves and acknowledging what we went through and nurturing ourselves by listening to our inner child. When we listen, we develop a loving relationship with ourselves and heal those parts of us. And as we heal that inner child, fulfilling the need of love and connection, it helps us to step in to our mature adult self, who we can really say is a healthy adult, a person who knows how to create boundaries, a person who can break free from old patterns. And trust me, when you start nurturing yourself, that part that hurts, it really gives you wings to allow yourself to feel free and fulfill your needs by your own self. Moving forward now, one of my most dear practices is Reiki. It's beautiful because it really opened my heart to this beautiful, endless world of energy. And really, energy is all around us. And to be able to tap in to a universal channel of life force energy, we can really promote relaxation and healing. And interestingly, I kept my coaching practice very separate from my energy work. But during my Reiki sessions throughout on myself, because each and every modality that I have practiced, I have um, learned from it myself, changed my life. It has each modality has given me the tools to help me grow as a person. And Reiki is such a gentle modality that it can really work with all those modalities that I work with in a very gentle way. I'll share a story about my client who was great. Of course, confidentiality is extremely important, so I will not be taking her name or any details about the session, but I will share something which has a lot of value for me, and I hope it shares the same value for you. She was making great progress. We had incorporated a lot of modalities with her, learning a lot of tools during our sessions. But one day she told me that even though she's been practicing all the tools and seeing the value in them, she feels a deep sense of sadness and she can't really put a finger on it. So I suggested that we can try a Reiki session. And during the Reiki session, she experienced something that she wasn't able to really tap into before, an emotion that wasn't surfacing before. And once it was in the forefront, once she was able to acknowledge it, she was able to then release it and release the burden and embrace her true strength and true self. And after that session, she felt this deep sense of relief and relaxation and healing on a level that perhaps cannot be explained in words. And it also reinforced my belief in the power of combining different healing techniques, in merging modalities to help people on a visceral level so that they can really, really acknowledge their strengths and create the path that they truly want in their lives. And as we move forward, so integrating modalities for transformative outcomes. Number one is that we have all these modalities, but we also have all these different people with different needs and uh, different journeys. And to take the time and understand each person, it helps us to provide the right support. And when I see a person, I assess them, I help them understand what the scope of my work is. I can then create a customized plan for each individual. And of course, all this work comes with a lot of love and care, compassion, and creating that safe space where they can truly be vulnerable so that they can learn and gain the best insights for themselves. And of course, as we move forward, we monitor the progress and plan each next move, whatever they have set the intention for. Moving forward now. So, wrapping it up now and understanding the benefits of integrative work is number one, you first and foremost empower yourself with the tools, because when we don't have the tools, the right tools, we cannot live a life with confidence and resilience. So learning those tools help you empower. Then you reduce the stress in your life because you gain back the control. You learn how you are the master of your own life. It helps us achieve greater awareness about ourselves. And then learning and acknowledging all of this helps us to create a transformative experience. So it's about learning, empowering, and then transformation, and allowing yourself then to evolve as a person. Embit has a beautiful saying that it allows you, one has to allow themselves to tap into the human becoming, because we learn and grow each moment. And once we start tapping in to our own strengths, we can really allow ourselves to grow and step forward in our human becoming. So, moving ahead, and this is a beautiful quote which I thought uh, is so important for all of us to hear, that the wound is the place where light enters you, by Rumi. Because it's okay if you get hurt, it's okay if you have the problems that you face, because that is the point where the universe will send the light to heal you from within, as long as you allow that healing to happen for yourself. So I wish all of you the growth, the success, and the love that you truly deserve. Thank you so much for being here. And I would love to hear your questions and any sharings that you would like to share with me. Thank you, everyone. I'm waiting
Thank
for
you.
your questions.
Thank you so much, Anna, for sharing your presentation on holistic environment, NPIT coaching, NLP, and inner child healing. So yes, we do have a question from the audience. Here is the question. So what are some of the most profound breakthroughs you have witnessed in clients using inner child healing?
Thank you so much for the question, Melinda. Um, I've seen people when they release that trauma, that perhaps I'll share one of the clients who was able to release something that their teacher in school said, something that happened in school. And when she was able to acknowledge and revisit that trauma, she was able to then release and nurture and reassure herself that she is enough. And this person was a successful professional. But sometimes things happen in our childhood that come up in really weird ways, and we can't really put a finger on. And once you're able to release and heal, you do allow that growth to happen to that lost child within you. So acknowledge yourself, and it always begins with loving yourself. Uh, to end this, I would say that the longest love affair that you will ever have with anyone is but yourself. So give yourself that time to love and nurture your inner parts, your innermost vulnerable parts, and lead a life that you truly deserve, because you are worth it and you are enough. Thank you. I hope that answered the question.
Yes, that was a really well answer to this question, whoever it is asked. I hope they have received the answer. So thank you so much for the wonderful presentation today. Now for sharing your great presentation with Day to Global Virtual Summit 2025. And please do join other speaker sessions and encourage them and post your questions. And thank you and have a nice day. Bye now.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you for being here. Take care and bye bye.